Welcome to the 2020 Women of Influence Awards in the New North region. I'm Brian Rasmussen, publisher of Insight Magazine, and on behalf of our Insight team, thank you for being a part of this important celebration. We are so excited to be honoring these exceptional leaders, trailblazers, difference makers, and overall extraordinary examples worthy of being recognized as women of influence in Northeast Wisconsin. This awards program is different than any other presentation our Insight team has hosted. Everything is focused on these amazing women. They tell their story, sharing personal treasures about their journey, heartfelt memories, and inspiring messages. Get ready for some truly great takeaways. Although we wish we were all together in person, I'm so happy to say today's celebration has taken on a whole new direction with watch parties and special gatherings with our winners. Earlier today, special watch party treats were delivered on behalf of our sponsors. To all who are hosting watch parties, thank you. And to all the winners, their colleagues, family, and friends joining together to watch this on our YouTube channel and Facebook feed live, we have one word of encouragement for you. Be social. Yes, be engaged, post your comments, join in the discussion, and cheer on the winners with a special shout out in the chat area. Please show your appreciation and support our winners. At this time, I want to show our appreciation for our sponsors, because this awards event and the special Women of Influence magazine featuring all 8 of our winners would not be possible without the support of the following sponsors. Please allow me to recognize each level of sponsorship, starting with our presenting sponsors: Acuity Insurance, Marco, Oshkosh Corporation, and ThedaCare. Our corporate sponsors include Bellin Health, Image Studios, Integrity Insurance, Lakeland University, Myron, and WHBY Radio and KZ 104.3 FM. Our collaborating sponsors are New North Inc. and New Sage Strategies. And our supporting sponsors include American National Bank, Bergstrom, The Bolt Company, Kohler Water Spa at Lodge Kohler, Microsoft, and Secure Insurance Company. Again, without our sponsors, we could not even begin the journey of recognizing these incredible women of influence. And what a journey. 88 nominees, leading to 8 award winners. And then a special invitation-only reception for the winners hosted by Oshkosh Corporation at their impressive New World headquarters. With all of the winners gathered there, Donna Gale and her amazing photography team from Image Studios went to work, getting beautiful photos of each award winner. In fact, let me give you a behind-the-scenes look at the reception through the lens of Image Studios. What a special time that was. Donna Gale, Shane Van Boxtel, the whole Image Studios team, thank you. You did an awesome job. And we were so blown away by the hospitality of Brian Brandt and Jody Larson and all the crew at Oshkosh Corporation. They truly put their people-first approach to work for us. At this time, I would like to turn things over to Jody Larson from Oshkosh Corporation to get our celebration started by announcing our first Women of Influence Award winner.
Congratulations to all the amazing women of influence who are being recognized today. Your work and relentless commitment to our team and communities is truly remarkable. On behalf of Oshkosh Corporation, we are honored to participate in this virtual event and applaud you. At Oshkosh, we believe in building something bigger than oneself, just like all of you. We empower our team members so they can realize their full potential and lead work that will make a tangible impact on the world. We care about supporting our team members and truly putting people first. We know that supporting women is critical, just like you. And that's why over 6 years ago, we launched our Oshkosh Women's Network and have influenced hundreds of team members as we seek to engage, develop, and connect them. At Oshkosh, we know that women succeed, our company succeeds. We're proud to see the Fox Valley support women through this inaugural event and look forward to partnering together in the future so we can make an even stronger difference in our communities. On behalf of Oshkosh, congratulations again. I now have the pleasure of introducing today's first award winner, a woman who has blazed the way for so many others in the region. Susan Finko is a force to be reckoned with. The co-founder of the first PR-only firm north of Milwaukee, Susan has helped countless businesses and nonprofits tell their story. She was also the first woman named to the Green Bay Packers Executive Committee. Even though she has a busy schedule, Susan makes time to mentor other women. For opening doors and wedging her foot in there so others can follow, we present Susan Finko with the Lifetime Achievement Award.
First and foremost, thank you to Inside Publications and the sponsors of these awards for recognizing women who are really making a difference in business, education, and their communities. I'm humbled and I'm honored to be among those receiving the awards. And I congratulate the other recipients. You guys are so deserving. You rock for everything you do in life and in your communities. I have to admit, I was a little bit taken aback when I first learned I would receive a Lifetime Achievement Award. My first thought was, have I really been around that long? And the second thought was, but wait a minute, I have so much more left to do in life. But then as I really reflected on it, the most important thing came to mind. A lifetime of achievement is rarely, if ever, an individual achievement. It certainly wasn't an individual achievement in my case. Yes, I have worked hard, but so have a lot of people. The achievements I've made have occurred because of others. People who opened doors for me to get in a room, an organization, a business where perhaps there weren't many, or in the early years, oftentimes no other women. The people who mentored me in so many different ways, from helping me learn how to really run a business, to being an ear, to being a sounding board for those difficult challenges that inevitably occur in business and in life. My extended family that I love dearly for supporting me and encouraging me. You know, and one of my mentors, Bob Bush, once said to me that who you choose to marry or have a relationship is so important to your success in life. And at the time, I didn't really think much about it, but through the years, I've reflected on it, and I believe that is true. And it's why I'm so fortunate to have my husband, Ed Kralvik, by my side. He's my rock, he's my love, and he's just a lot of fun. And a final shout out to everyone who has or is now working at Leonard and Finko Public Relations. You know, they really are the ones who have made that business successful. And I just try to get out of their way. They're an amazing group of talented individuals who make the company a success. And a special thanks to Cole Berge for nominating me. I appreciate it. So again, thank you to everyone involved, to the other recipients, and to those in my life who have helped make this happen.
Even in good times, owning a business has its challenges. But what about starting a business when times are tough? The Business Award winner did just that in 2008. During the Great Recession of 2008, Lisa Cruz launched Red Shoes Incorporated, a strategic communication firm that started with second-hand desks in a 200-square-foot office that has evolved to a business that partners with area organizations and those from across the country. Red Shoes helps clients reach their business and marketing goals. Lisa puts a priority on her own employees' well-being, knowing that Red Shoes employees are also mothers, daughters, wives, neighbors, and community members. She works tirelessly to put a culture that places a priority on people first. For the success she brings to her clients and her employees, we present Lisa Cruz with the Business Owner Award. Congratulations, Lisa.
I remember when I was in grade school, and the 5th and 6th grade teachers took me into the hall and told me I was influencing my classmates to be disruptive in music class. I was blown away. Number one, I didn't know what influence even meant, but quickly I figured it out. And two, I didn't know I had the capacity to influence others and their behavior. It was a tough conversation, but one which has stuck with me today. So here I am today as a woman of influence, and I have thought a lot about that word over the years. And as much as I understand the power of influence, I often question, how am I using it for good? Or conversely, am I using it for not so good? My words and actions work together and can be interpreted as negative or positive, dependent on every person's experience. My question to you is, are you using your influence to impact positive or negative change? I think it's almost easier to think through what you are doing as influence for good, but have you thought about the negative influence that exists today? And are you a part of the solution in a positive way, or are you perpetuating the challenges we all face today? I think one of the things we often associate with influence is speaking without listening. As a person who speaks their mind, I have put an extreme effort into listening over the years, not just with my ears, but my eyes and my heart too. What is the person trying to tell you? How are they showing you what their experience is? Are you listening more than you are speaking? Are you coming from a place of understanding and compassion, or are you thinking of what you are going to say or do before others are even done speaking? I will tell you firsthand that I am a work in progress like so many others. I hope we all recognize the power of influence we have and consider all experiences and sides of others' perspectives. Seek to understand first. Put yourself in someone else's shoes, and then choose your path of influence for good. Thank you, Insight and my team, for recognizing me as a woman of influence. I'll continue to influence for positive change with an open heart. That one meeting with my teachers more than 35 years ago influenced my life for years to come. And that's the kind of impact I want to achieve, where someone will look back on a conversation I had with them that perhaps they didn't understand, but life has brought them full circle and they get it now. That's the power of positive influence for change, one that makes a difference for years to come.
Marco is one of the largest technology providers in the country, with clients throughout the Midwest and nationwide. We specialize in business IT services, copier print solutions, and managed cloud services. Our technology experts break down complex solutions into simple terms to position your business for success. Marco has always believed that it's not enough for a company to do well, it must also do good. That's one reason why Marco created its Gold Standard program. The Gold Standard approach to business, that means we're intentionally about the way we support employees, clients, vendors, and communities. That includes empowering and promoting women to dream bigger, go further, and help lead our company. We believe that empowering women is not just a trend, because when there's a fair playing field, everyone succeeds. Learn more at marconet.com. Running a nonprofit is not easy, but what about starting one from scratch? The winner of the Difference Maker Nonprofit Award did just that. When Harriet Redmond's son was born with a rare chromosomal abnormality, she quickly realized life would change not only for her husband, but also their 3-year-old daughter. A desire to help and support siblings of those with disabilities has become her life's work, led her to launch the nonprofit Wisconsin-Sibs Inc. In recognition of that work, we present the Difference Maker Nonprofit Award to Harriet. Harriet, congratulations on all of your work.
Thank you, Insight Magazine, for this honor of being named a Woman of Influence. I'm humbled to be in the presence of the amazing women also receiving this recognition. I'm grateful for a community who lifts up women and recognizes their contributions. I'm also grateful for the children, teens, and adults that Wisconsin serves with programs to connect them with one another and with information that they need throughout their lifelong journey as siblings of people with disabilities. This honor, this recognition, reinforces that siblings have a right to be heard. It honors the 7-year-old asking, "When you and Daddy die, will I be taking care of my brother?" The 9-year-old declaring, "My brother makes me who I am, and now I know that's who I want to be forever." The 19-year-old saying, "I have loved this organization since I was 5. I'm so grateful for my sibling friends." And the 30-year-old saying, "I remember everything about my first sib shop. It changed my life. I was 6. Being heard, not being overlooked, mattering. A deep need of humans. That's what's driven me. To help siblings to be heard, starting by recognizing they have something to say and it is important. Helping them find one another and listening to one another. Reassuring them their emotions and thoughts are valid and appreciated. Reassuring them they are resilient and strong. Helping them develop leadership skills and facing difficult transitions and unfair treatment of their siblings and others with disabilities. Helping them find resources for their own needs and to support the siblings they love. Serving siblings of people with disabilities provides a natural lens through which we can see the frustrations of many in society that are overlooked, neglected, not heard. While we can never fully understand the feelings of others when we have not lived their experiences, we do understand how difficult it is to live in a society that dismisses those who may be different. Diversity is not just skin color, but age, religious belief, sexual orientation, and abilities. Diversity makes us stronger as a society. Lift up one another. Be kind, and always be grateful. Thank you.
The winner of the Trailblazer Award has done just that, carving out a successful career for herself in an industry primarily dominated and led by men. Even before entering the field of law enforcement, Cynthia Estrup knew the profession was male-dominated. That didn't stop her. Cynthia is an emergency manager and sergeant with the University of Wisconsin-Green Bay Police Department and one of 4 female law enforcement leaders in Brown County and the first woman of color. At the college, she provides valuable outreach to the LGB and multicultural student population. Beyond campus, she serves on committees and task forces. For serving as a mentor and guide to students, we present Cynthia Estrup with the Trailblazer Award. Congratulations, Cynthia.
As it is said, with great power comes great responsibility. As I reflect on my 20 years in campus policing, what I've come to discover is that many of the reasons I found comfort and challenge and growth when I entered a college campus right after high school are the same reasons I find those things while working as a police officer on a college campus. When I came to a college campus as a freshman, my hopes were to stretch my comfort zone, to be challenged, to learn, to grow, and to find my fit. To this day, when I come to a college campus every day as a police sergeant, my priorities have remained the same. Additionally, I've been given the opportunity to provide these same opportunities to the campus with which I interact. I stretch students' comfort zones. I challenge them. I help them to learn from mistakes and before mistakes. I help them to grow, and I help them to find their fit. Early in my law enforcement career, I began to make connections with faculty and staff throughout the campus community of which I was a part. This allowed me to grow into someone who is on her own journey and who is sharing her journey with others. As I found mentors, I also became a mentor to others, peers and students alike. I was invited to join classroom lectures, student organization meetings, and campus gatherings. I served as an alumni resource for sororities and fraternities, and I was asked to co-advise the LGBTQ student organization on campus. As an LGBTQ professional on a college campus who advised the student organization, being a part of the It Gets Better campaign for my campus allowed me to have open conversations about my personal and professional story. Through this opportunity, I connected with underrepresented students to share how I overcame many life challenges and learned resiliency. and ultimately, how it did get better, and how I found more happiness than I ever knew was possible. While I knew that law enforcement was a male-dominated field, it was not until I began to look at career advancement and promotion that I realized how wide the gender disparities are. As a woman in a non-traditional occupation, I have always had to work harder than my male colleagues to earn respect. As I began to focus on promotion, simply working harder was not enough. I have to continually prove that being a woman in law enforcement is an asset, not a deficit. I have excelled in my job as a woman because of my ability to build relationships, not just within my field, but also throughout the community I serve. These relationships allow me to have difficult conversations with marginalized populations and their experiences and barriers that they face. In better understanding the population I serve, I can identify barriers and I can be a part of the solution, not a part of the problem. I can help to make a small change that may have a large impact on an individual's or group's future trajectory. I can do what I set out to do even when I was growing up. I can help people. It was not until nearly halfway through my career that I truly came to understand the concept of privilege. Privilege carries with it both power and responsibility. I am afforded privilege daily that does not belong to me. My skin is light. I do not speak with an accent. I do not appear to be a first-generation Latino woman whose mother immigrated from Mexico, and you cannot identify that I am married to a woman. I can walk through the world with very little interference if I allow these assumptions to continue. However, it is my responsibility to correct these assumptions. In correcting these assumptions lies the power to make an impact for others. As I reflect on my 20-year career, there are so many people with whom I have crossed paths. Each person has taught me lessons about who I do or do not want to be. It is my goal to apply those lessons every day, both professionally and personally. As I reflect on the people I need to thank for helping me be the officer I am today, the list is long. Today, I'd like to thank Milo Lee for nominating me for this award. My connectedness to our multicultural students and our multicultural communities has allowed me to form meaningful relationships with so many people who are otherwise skeptical of people in law enforcement. I am so grateful for her and her ability to connect people and find the best in others. When I think of the people who have had the greatest influence on my life and who have challenged me to grow and develop, I feel fortunate to have had several people help me along my journey. The first is my childhood best friend, Jill. We have been friends for 40 years, and she is the first person in my life that taught me there is power in being vulnerable. She showed me the power in having someone who both loves you unconditionally and who calls you out when you're being outright stupid. The second is my amazing wife of 15 years, Andrea. She provides unconditional love and support. She also challenges my thinking, and when I take a firm stance on how the law works, she reminds me there's always a human side to the law. When I have a horrific shift, I know I can go home and she will listen if I need to talk, sit with me if I need to be silent, or offer what I need. It is knowing that this part of my world exists that allows me to do all the other parts of my world. Finally, my two sons, Calvin and Cooper. They challenge me in ways I have never been challenged, which is an uncomfortable statement for a police sergeant to make. They love me in a way I have never been loved, and they help me see the world differently. I carry these people, my people, with me on every call and into every interaction, knowing that the lessons they've taught me and the support they provide to me helps me to help others. I am so honored and deeply humbled for being recognized for this award today. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Sarah, and I've been fortunate to work at Acuity for the past 5 years. One of the best parts about my job is that I lead a cross-functional team for Acuity that focuses on supporting our customers through industry associations and events. When Acuity says our people make the difference, we really mean it. We pride ourselves on having a culture that takes care of our employees so that we're empowered to take care of our customers' belongings and businesses. We are all an important part of our mission to rebuild shattered lives. Within the last 2 years, Acuity has been recognized by Forbes on their list of best employers for women, among other things. We strive to create a workplace where everyone can share their ideas and succeed as individuals. These values are at the core of our company, and we are proud to support and celebrate women in leadership roles across Wisconsin through our sponsorship of the Women of Influence Awards. As co-owner of Culver's of Darboy, Little Chute, and Grand Chute, Glenda Woosley has touched thousands of lives throughout the years, from from countless young workers to the many community members who have taken part in Culver's Community Christmas celebration for those in need. She's become a personal mentor to many, including Maggie Cower, who is now Woolsey's business partner. For her many efforts, we present Glenda Woolsey with the Mentor Award.
Wow. Thank you, Insight Publications, for recognizing the outstanding women in the New North and producing the inaugural celebration of Insight Women of Influence Awards event. I am immensely honored to have been selected for the Mentor Award. I would also like to congratulate the other 7 recipients for their respective awards. Today, I would like to thank my 30 guests that would have been at the luncheon, because these people mean the world to me, from my family, friends that have become my family, business associates, the women management team from all 3 restaurants, and finally the woman who nominated me and who is my business partner, Maggie. Helping others grow their dreams began when I was a sales director in Mary Kay Cosmetics. Even more so when I became an owner of Culver's of Darboy in 1999. I helped Maggie expand into the Little Chute restaurant, and her and I were privileged to help Amanda expand in January to the Grand Chute location. That's what life is all about, helping other people. Mentors in my life have been so important. First and foremost was my mom. She was an incredible role model growing up. I watched her succeed within other businesses, and then she too became her own owner of her collection agency. I watched her grow her people, and with my dad and I celebrating her in the wings. Teachers, family friends, Mary Kay Ash herself, and many other women in my lifetime that encouraged me along the way, gave me the strength and courage to follow my dreams. I'm here today to say follow your dreams. Surround yourself with great people, and you will find all their outstanding skills and deep desires within the business. Be honest with them about their business in its entirety. Believe in the team and the role each one has and how the strengths and weaknesses work together. That's when the fire ignites and nothing's going to stand in their way. Life is about praising, guiding, encouraging, and truly believing in others and leading them to their successes. As I once heard, when the student surpasses the teacher, that's the greatest gift you could ever receive. Well, I'm honored to say Maggie is just that student. As I prepare to step back in the near future, I know that the two of us working together almost 20 years has taken each of us beyond our dreams with Culver's. Maggie and I are 2 totally different women, but we have one goal in common, and that is to provide a great meal in a family-friendly atmosphere while giving back to the people, and our community. Again, that's what life is all about. So in conclusion, I'd like to again thank you, Insight Publications, for this honor.
The winner of the Young Influencer Award has been with her current employer for not even 2 years, but she has already made a difference in her organization. 18 months into her tenure as CEO of the Boys and Girls Club of Sheboygan County, Christina Singh has already led meaningful change at the organization. Her work has included reworking the nonprofit's pay structure, improving safety at all its locations, and overseeing moves to new sites. We're delighted to present Christina with the Young Influencer Award. Thank you, Christina. We're excited to see what you do in the future.
Hi, everyone. So if I had delivered these remarks a few months ago, they would have been reflective of a seemingly simpler time, though no less sincere. So it is with new perspective that I express my gratitude. Right now, the challenges may feel greater, but so is the opportunity for positive change and impact. I'm fortunate to be on a team that readily seizes the chance to carry out our mission in any conditions and whose bonds were recently forged stronger in hardship. The accomplishments of our Boys and Girls Clubs belong to them, not me. Thank you to my board of directors for trusting and supporting me, and for always leading with the best interests of our youth at heart. Thank you to the strong women in my life who've challenged me and modeled the virtue of service and civic engagement. I'm honored to work on behalf of youth in our state. Youth who are facing critical issues with learning loss, mental health, trauma, discrimination, and racial disparities. Boys and Girls Clubs exist to combat these issues, and our work has become increasingly urgent. But we must sustain it. We do so by leveraging not only incredible boards and passionate teams like mine, but every one of us. So to those who are helping young people feel heard, loved, safe, and connected, thank you. To those who seek to advance a more equitable and just experience for our youth, I work with you and I'm grateful for you.
Hello, my name is Megan Manahan and I am the Chief Brand Officer with ThedaCare. We at ThedaCare are very proud to be a presenting sponsor of the Women of Influence Awards, where women in our community are being honored for the incredible impact they are making every day. With more than 7,000 employees, more than 80% of which are women, ThedaCare is dedicated to improving the health of the communities we serve. From doctors and nurses to med techs and behavioral health clinicians, women play a vital role in all parts of our organization, bringing outstanding care to Northeast Wisconsin. The women being honored today, too, are dedicated and inspirational. They are trailblazers, entrepreneurs, community leaders, innovators, and communicators, to name just a few. They have and will continue to make our communities better because of their leadership. On behalf of ThedaCare, I want to thank you and congratulate all of the award winners today. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the winner of the Difference Maker Business Award carefully steered the solid, thorough response of the Greater Green Bay Chamber, providing another example of why she deserves this award. While Lori Radke leads the largest business member organization in Green Bay, she is always looking for a way to serve others. As president and CEO of the Greater Green Bay Chamber, Lori led the launch of the Greater Green Bay Economic Development Plan, which includes nearly 400 community and business leaders to propel the community forward. Beyond her work with the Chamber, she is also involved in community initiatives as well. For being a true servant leader, we present Lori Radke with the Difference Maker Business Award. Congratulations, Lori.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to thank Insight Publication and all the supporting sponsors for bringing together the Women of Influence event in Northeast Wisconsin. Our entire region is filled with talented women who dedicate their gifts and talents to our community. I can share with you it's an honor and it's very humbling to be recognized with 80 amazing women. And a special congratulations to the other award recipients today. I stand here today because of the love and support of so many people in my life. God has blessed me with my position at the Chamber and has given me a seat at the table surrounded by business, education, and nonprofit leaders that truly care and are passionate about moving our community forward. Every year we get to work with over 1,000 volunteers who dedicate their time and their talent to make a difference. And I have the privilege of convening and guiding many of those efforts. I'd like to share with you that I have moments where I'm feeling completely overwhelmed and humbled at the level of commitment from people who already have full lives yet find a way to give more. I'm being recognized as a difference maker, but truth be told, I'm the one who's become different. I am filled with immense gratitude and appreciation for the amount of love and passion and sincerity that's in Northeast Wisconsin. Today I'd like to share 2 points of encouragement. 1, surround yourself with support, lots and lots of support. I can share with you my husband David provides me with a safe place to fall when things don't go as planned and is the first person to celebrate when things go right. I work with an amazing team of servant leaders at the Chamber who only want the very best for those we serve. And I report to an amazing board of directors that remain committed and engaged and provide significant guidance to move forward. I also have a group of friends and family members that are always praying for me. Second, I want you to be the best you. When I was first hired, I had a lot of people tell me that I had big shoes to fill. I immediately thought that they would want me to be someone I wasn't or compare me to someone that I couldn't be. I frequently heard, "That's not the way we do things." I remember taking time to reflect and finding peace knowing that I needed to be me and stay true to myself. We're all created unique with special skills and talents. Being yourself is the best thing you can do for you and for those you are serving. In closing, I'd like to share just a brief personal story. While I was being interviewed for the president's position at the chamber, my father asked me, "Why would you leave a job you enjoyed? And NWTC is such a great place to work and you love your coworkers." And I remember taking a few moments and pausing and then replying that I really felt called to the chamber to make a difference. My dad died unexpectedly shortly after I started at the chamber, and so I'm accepting this award in honor of my father. I want to thank him for his guidance and his support, and I'd like to thank all of you. And I'd share with you I'm committed to continue to serve our community. Thank you.
Today's final award goes to a woman who not only improved her organization's finances, but also created a culture where employees matter. Jill Wagner Kelly lives by the saying, "You don't build a company, you build people, and they build a company." The motto acts as a guiding principle in her role as president of Integrity Insurance and executive vice president, chief distribution and affiliate officer for Grange Insurance. For the culture changes she's enacted and the financial success she's helped Integrity achieve, we present the Corporate Leader Award to Jill Wagner Kelly. Congratulations, Jill.
Hello, I'm Jill Wagner Kelly, president of Integrity Insurance. Early on in my career, I created a personal board of directors that I regularly consult to get advice and feedback. It is a diverse group of people in my life, both business, personal, retired, and life leaders, who will tell it like it is when I need it most. Each of these special people brings unique strengths. They continue to inspire, challenge, and motivate me to be bold. I would not be standing here today without each and every one of them. So I've made it my mission to offer guidance and perspective to young professionals, especially women, about creating their own personal board of directors to focus on growth and improvement. I believe this is a giving and paying it forward solution that can help any individual with their career development. So I thank you so much for this honor. When I became president of Integrity in 2014, I made the promise to associates, you don't build a company, you build people, and they build a company. This mantra still holds today. My leadership style is centered around creating an environment of empowerment, ownership, and problem solving. I'm incredibly proud of our team and their dedication to servicing our agents and customers. Their commitment to our company and be one team attitude make achievements like this possible. I couldn't be more grateful. The same gratitude goes towards my colleagues and executive mentors, including the executive team I'm privileged to work with every day, especially John Amendola, who's been an incredible mentor to me. I'm also grateful for all the Integrity associates that work with me. They push me to lead innovatively and have helped me build this company. Also, my friend and coach, Mike Weller, who has pushed me beyond what I thought I could achieve. Thank you for taking the time to invest in our relationship. I value each and every one of you. Thank you to my family, especially my husband, Brad, who has supported me every step of this journey. Your love and encouragement mean the world to me. I come from a very large family where my place as number 11 meant I had 10 excellent examples of what to do and what not to do. My older sisters taught me how to read, how to tie my shoes, but then continued to push me to go to college, take new positions, challenge myself. To this day, they are part of my personal board of directors, and they continue to teach me. I also have 4 amazing children that make me want to be my best and hold me to very high standards. I would also like to thank Brian, Mary Beth, Jessica, and the entire Insight team. It's truly an honor and a privilege to receive this award, so thank you. And thank you for the incredible work you're doing to highlight businesses in our community. I'd like to give a round of applause to the 80+ women nominated for this award. You are blazing trails in our community and making a significant impact. And finally, I'd like to congratulate the other 7 winners: Lisa, Harriet, Lori, Christina, Susan, Cynthia, and Glenda. It's an honor to celebrate this special occasion with you. I salute all of you strong, wonderful women.
What a great job by all of our Women of Influence Award winners. Thank you for sharing just a part of your inspirational story with us. Each winner was presented with a framed 2-page feature story that you saw in the background today. These were written by our Insight editorial team of Mary Beth Matzik and Jessica Thiel. The photo, of course, by Image Studios, and it was all masterfully laid out by our lead designer, Brian Aschenbrenner. Those beautiful stories will be a part of the special 32-page Women of Influence Awards publication, being mailed with our August issue of Insight magazine. It will also be available on our website at insightonbusiness.com. It's going to be a great recognition piece, and they are so deserving of the recognition. At this time, we also want to recognize the names of all of this year's nominees. As you read through the names of this impressive list, you will see so many individual leaders who are making a positive impact in the communities throughout the New North region. A complete list of these nominees will also be included in the Women of Influence Awards publication. Let's take a look at all of this year's nominees. Congratulations again to all nominees. Our region is truly blessed to have companies and organizations who encourage and support opportunities for women leaders. Let me share one example. You may recall last fall, we announced our Women of Influence Awards at the inaugural Women's Leadership Conference. Now, this conference is hosted by New Sage Strategies and will be held again this year on October 15th at the KI Center in Green Bay, or it will be available virtually. The conference is an all-day professional development and networking event created to provide a platform outside of the workplace to educate, encourage, and inspire women to take their careers to the next level. This year's event centers around the theme, Trust in You and Thrive, and you'll benefit from messages, lessons, and tools from leaders who will help enhance your personal growth. You will come away from the Women's Leadership Conference empowered. And whether you attend in person or virtually, you'll have the opportunity to listen, participate, engage, and learn with others. To find out more about the October 15th conference or to register, go online to womenleadershipwi.com. And the nominations for the 2021 Women of Influence Awards will also be announced the day of the conference. As we close out our virtual celebration of Insight's Women of Influence Awards, I encourage you to join us, our sponsors, nominees, and award winners on social media. Let's keep this conversation going. Let's keep the celebration going as we honor this year's award winners. On behalf of the entire Insight team, we again thank and acknowledge all of today's sponsors, starting with our presenting sponsors, Acuity Insurance, Marco, Oshkosh Corporation, and ThedaCare. Our corporate sponsors, Bellin Health, Image Studios, Integrity Insurance, Lakeland University, Myron, and WHBY Radio and KZ 104.3 FM. Our collaborating sponsors, New North Inc. and New Sage Strategies. And our supporting sponsors, American National Bank, Bergstrom, The Bolt Company, Kohler Water Spa at Lodge Kohler, Microsoft, and Secura Insurance Company. And finally, a personal, big thank you to Donna Gale and her team at Image Studios for all the photography, all the video production that really truly made this inaugural Women of Influence event happen. Donna, your leadership truly made this celebration what it was today. Thank you. So with that, Cheers to you all. Stay safe, stay healthy, and continue to make a difference. Thank you.